you're going to be making for us something that's not really on the menu anymore.
The carpetbag stick stuffed with oysters.
Yes!
And we wrap pieces of bacon around it.
So look at the brownie! It's going to give us pure umami flavor. Instant childhood there.
In this episode, we head back in time to the 1960s. Marked by cultural changes and social movements around the world, it was an era that saw the birth of Singapore as a nation and one of Singapore's first fusion food restaurants. And my Makan Kaki this week is celebrity chef Melvin Lee.
So Denise, we've been talking about Hainanese food for a while already. So where did you bring me this time?
It's Russian food with a Hainanese twist. Hi, Alan!
Hey, Denise.
Hello!
Good to have you back.
You know, it's been decades since I've been here, but I used to come here all the time as a little
Really?
kid with my parents.
Wonderful.
Very nice place.
Thank you. Our table is waiting.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Yes!
Okay,
Let's go.
Before Shashlik was the Troika Room White Bear restaurant. Unfortunately, due to mounting debts, Troika shut down in 1985. And a year later, Shashlik was born.
Your dad was one of the co-founders?
Yes. Overnight, they lost their job and they only know how to run a restaurant. And they started Shashlik. Here comes the soup. This is sour cream. This is how we would have our borscht traditionally.
Wow.
So this is the Hainanese style sweet butter roll. The bread is something that the old restaurant Troika created in 60 years ago, and it pairs exceptionally well with the borscht. So the borscht is our signature soup.
Yep.
It's also been with the restaurant for 60 years, and this version of borscht is really the localized version.
This is going to bring back so many memories. Thank you!
Thank you, welcome.
Instant childhood there.
So do we mix the...
Absolutely, because this sour cream lends the soup a little bit of tang, but it also, because it's creamy, makes the soup kind of silky. You notice how this flavor profile totally changes?
Reminds me a bit like a minestrone.
Kind of, but borscht, what makes it unique is it's got beetroot in it. And then there's lots of cabbage, there's potatoes, there's carrot, and if you're lucky, you get a really succulent piece of beef in there. Borscht is a Russian dish, it's just that you wouldn't find the exact same thing in Russia because obviously it has evolved over time through the Hainanese chef and it's become something very uniquely Singaporean. I got a treat for you, chef, because we've been given access into the kitchen and you're gonna meet the chef and he's gonna make us something very special.
Okay, let's go.
Hello, chef!
Hi, Chef.
Melvin, this
Hello,
is
Chef.
Chef Derek,
Pleasure to
Alan's
meet you.
brother.
Alright.
It's a brother tag team.
All in a family.
Correct.
Okay, so you're gonna be making for us something that's not really on the menu anymore.
Oh yeah, you're preparing the carpetbag stick today. It's actually stick stuffed with oysters.
Yes!
And we wrap pieces of bacon around it.
Everything tastes better with bacon.
These are the tenderloin from Australia. I got you to see the hole here to stuff the oyster. This is freshly flown from France.
French oysters, ooh la la. This is one of those old school dishes that I think have fallen out of fashion, but I don't understand why, because it is delicious.
Is it because it's very tedious to make?
Yeah,
it very
correct.
tedious?
It's quite time consuming.
One fresh oyster, wrap it in back bacon.
Correct.
It is quite tedious, look at that. It's so fiddly.
Chef, what's that dark color liquid that you put on?
It's actually soya sauce.
Soy sauce.
More to Hainanese style.
You see,
that's right. It's
I
like
love
so
the
interesting.
marriage of the two cultures, Russian and Western and
I'm
Hainanese.
going to sear the stick now.
Denise, you stand back, huh?
Woo! Look at that sizzle!
So now chef needs the pan to be really hot to sear the outside of the meat and to keep the juices inside, right?
That's correct.
I love the
Careful.
smell, I love the sizzle. Look at the brownie on the outside. That's the mallard effect. It's gonna give us pure umami flavor. Look how everything has just shrunk down to this beautiful disc. Oh, you can see that crust on the outside.
Look at the juice.
Beef.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes. There it is. Hi, Mr. Oyster. One perfect bite right there.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay.
So, tender.
The star of the show is still the juice, the quality of the beef, then the smokiness, saltiness of the bacon brings out the flavor of the beef,
Yeah.
not too gamey.
Yep.
Then the sweetness of the oyster.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yo.
Just little burst of sweet brine.
Wow. Denise, you need to try the black pepper.
Wow, that's legit good. Okay, but wait. Do you still have space in your stomach?
Do you have more?
Of course, it's just one steak. Look, we haven't even tried their signature namesake. We haven't had the Shashlik yet. Okay.
Now I got space. After you said signature, got space.
Okay, check this out.
I'm going to bring the hot plate. Now guys, please watch out for this.
Okay.
It's very, very hot.
Yeah, yep.
Hot plate.
There's the meat
Denise,
on the
careful,
skewer.
The next dish we have is our classic. This is the oxtail.
This has not changed. This is exactly how I remember it.
This is the blue fire ribs. Okay, are you ready? Lambe the ribs.
Whoa, that is dramatic. So juicy, so flavorful, delicious.
I'm glad you like it.
You know, since the last time I was here, I wasn't cutting my own meat. I was too young to cut my own meat. It was cut for me. So this is really a very, very meaningful revisiting of Shashlik.
Wow, it means so much to me. Thank you.
Yeah.
Shall we do the dessert?
I know what dessert this is, and you cannot miss it.
It's like the fireworks at the end of a parade.
Oh, so there's this crisp meringue shell that's been doused in rum, set on fire, and then inside,
Is that ice cream?
beauty. Yes.
What?
You know what? We are going back to my childhood, and this is how I would have eaten it. You know, one thing I notice about this sort of dessert is that you have to share it. You can't just eat it all by yourself.
I'll be so upset if you don't share me.
Melvin, happy that I brought you here?
Very happy, very full. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ellen. Thank you for
Thank you. Thank you both for coming.
It's like traveling back in time.
Yeah, to my childhood, where everything was set on fire.